You are now locked into the Live with Brandon Blakney podcast. Here is your host, Brandon Blakney.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another segment of Live with Brandon Blakney. Before we even introduce the guests, I just got to shout out everybody showing love, showing support, buying the gear on the Tobacco Road Sports website, man. So we appreciate y'all. Today we got Coach Stevenson as well as Albert Red from Glenn High School, some Bobcats in the house. What's up, fellas?
What's up?
Hey, man, I appreciate y'all joining me, man. I know you guys been practicing hard over the summer. We was just talking, Coach, man. It felt like we said, man, like we just stopped playing 2 weeks ago, and y'all back at it.
Yeah, man, it's been it's been a quick turnaround. So I mean, with that being said, just understanding these guys are still kids and being a lot more lenient during this summer as far as being able to come and go when they can. Yeah, this definitely been different all the way around.
Most definitely, man. I know a lot of players. Speaking of turnarounds, I know a lot. I think a lot of programs lost a lot of players last year. You guys were heavily impacted. I've had my guy Rod Dilworth on the show, Jabari Rixey of My Skills. You guys still bounce back. When I had Rara on the show, he was talking about who was next, and he was telling me Albert Red was a name I should look out for. And you had a big season, Al. Just tell us, about the spring season. What was the experience like? We didn't think we was gonna get football.
Well, the spring season was kind of like an up and down battle. Just knowing, just trying to know if we're going to be able to play football this spring, or if we were going to be able to play at all. Losing different players to college, stuff like that, and having to get guys to step up, younger guys to step up, play positions, and trying to get them to know that this is something that we're trying to do, trying to go get a ring, go get a title. So, so the battle was hard, but we got through it. I feel like we had a really good season,
Most definitely, man. I mean, honestly, all the analysts I talked to was saying Glenn had the best defense in the state coming back. Y'all lost some guys, and still, I think, surprised some people, man. Coach, you had some new guys really step up and earn their stripes.
Say that I missed the last part. Say that last part again.
I was just saying you guys really had some new faces come in and earn their stripes, man. They had to really step up for you guys.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, when you lose the impact players that we lost, man, just I mean, if you got one guy that past year, and then I mean everybody else that stepped up. I feel like AJ Coverdale stepped up in the secondary, and then our guys up front did a great job as well. We even had a freshman play a lot this past year, Aaron Board. He played a lot on the D line. So yeah, man, just and that's what our program has grown to now. It's just next man up, man. Everybody's chomping at the bits, waiting for their opportunity. And even while they're waiting, they're still competing to try to overtake a position, man. So it's nothing's given, everything is earned, and all the guys understand that. And you can tell by the way the practice goes.
Most definitely. Albert, how did you feel your role changed, man? I know you really had to kind of step up and be a leader on this defense, being one of the returning stars in the linebacking corps.
Well, returning for spring, that would have been my third year of varsity. So coming back really too hard, knowing that I would have to be a leader was something that I was already preparing myself for. But it came quicker than it would have. But, I just had to step up and show that I could lead my team and keep everybody together in different situations,
Most definitely. Coach, I love the culture that you've reestablished at Glenn. I graduated in 2011 from North Forsyth, and Glenn has always been a proud program. I played Pop Warner with Josh Hawkins. You guys have always had guys. Had some down years, though. What went into reestablishing the Bobcat Nation and building these guys up?
First, there was a standard that had to be set, the do's and don'ts. Of course, that first year, some of those seniors that first year probably didn't like the way I changed things. But I saw some things while I was there that needed to be changed. So that was the first thing, and then I wanted to bring the program. So we were looking for an identity, and that's where Deep Water comes from. Just that's the identity of our program, um, and that's in house, and everybody talks about it and
Mm-hmm.
ask about it, but it's one of those things that's deeply rooted in the Bobcat football culture. So, yeah, it's that way or no way. So if the guys can't buy into that, then they can't be in the program, and that's not only the players but coaches as well. So,
Definitely.
yeah, I definitely had to change the identity of the program.
What went into? I love asking coaches. It's tough to turn around a program. What went into teaching these guys how to win? And I mean, you guys competed, and y'all have gotten better every year that you've been there. What went into teaching these guys how to win after earning those, earning some lumps in the beginning?
Yeah, just believing. I mean, I think almost anything is possible if you believe, man. So.
Facts.
Then when you have a group of guys, all the group of guys that believe in each other, that group is hard to stop. It doesn't take the most talented group to do that. With that being said, when you add talent along with that belief, you got yourself something. That's what we're on the brink of, just finding the talent and the belief behind it. And with that belief comes they know and they understand that hard works come with that. So that's where we're at. Definitely we're not where we want to be, but trending in the right direction. But yeah, I think belief is the biggest thing.
Most deaf. Um, Albert, what are you? I felt like you guys came in, man. It felt like every game y'all had something to prove with a chip on y'all shoulder. Coming into the spring or the summer, the summer. What's the energy been like with the team, man, and how y'all feeling?
We got to come back and show everybody that we've always been ranked lower than what we should be, and I feel that we should be, and we always come back on top. And we're gonna show everybody that every play we're gonna go hard, and nobody's gonna fight harder than us on that field. So every day in practice, we working hard, no plays off, and in the game, we're gonna return the same thing.
Coach, what was the focus in the offseason, man? I feel like, having a full offseason with the guys this time around with less restriction, what was the focus that you wanted to address in these couple of months that y'all have had together that off?
Effort is the biggest thing. I told the guys going into the summer, we'll never go into a game in which I felt like the other team played harder than us. I felt like both of our losses this past spring, the other team just played harder, and I have a problem with that. And I had to check myself in that regard. So yeah, we just effort, and we have enough depth. Whereas if you're not giving effort, you're coming off the field, and that's everybody from the quarterback position to the deep to the free safety, whomever it is, even the guys. So yeah, if you're not playing hard, you're not playing. So it's pretty simple. Yeah, but effort is the biggest thing. Yeah, I pride myself on that, but it wasn't being played all the time on the field. So this summer we've really talked about it and focused on guys' effort.
With that spring season, man, like we were saying, it was a big time with so many new faces all around the CPC. And for you guys, how crucial was that for these young guys to get those reps in before the fall season?
Definitely, we almost we looked at the spring season almost by spring practice. But we were able to get a little hard on the summer, and what I mean by that is normally at the end of the spring you get those days of practice, you kind of see what you have. But with us playing spring ball this past year, we were able to move our depth chart around. What I was capable of. And then going into the summer, we knew what holes we had to fill. So that process was a lot quicker this year. But yeah, just being able to pinpoint guys and put them in the right place and know what we're going to get each one of those guys. We were able to do that going into the instead of until the summer to start that process.
Most definitely. Albert, you being one of the veterans on this group, 3 years of varsity experience, what are you doing to help lead these guys and show these guys the deep water way that are coming in?
I just want them to know that the other opponent is never going to take a break on you. That you're going to have to grind, you're going to have to work to get what you want. No breaks and stuff like that. And I just want them to know that I want my team to take everything serious that we do at practice. That's really what we're looking for. I want my team to take things serious.
Most definitely, man. That championships are won in the offseason. I know that you guys have had a lot of guys, too, in camps performing well, 7-on-7s. A lot of college coaches taking notice. Coach, for you guys' program, seeing these guys go to the next level, how do you feel like you guys are preparing them? And how does it feel to see these guys just preparing and as well as getting this free college, man? Because that's what it's about.
Absolutely. I mean, it's a testament to those guys' hard work. Most of the guys that I've coached, man, it's the blueprint is the blueprint, man. You do your work in the classroom, you work hard. Somebody's gonna notice you, and you're gonna get the opportunity. For the guys that I've coached, they could have went anywhere and still got that same opportunity. One thing that they understand from our program to going to the next level is they're going to be coached hard. And they get that from me on a daily basis. So by the time to college, I done been through all this. This is easy per se. But yeah, man, it's been fun to watch, and I'm just happy for the guys. And like you said, get that free. It's a big deal. My mom wasn't able to pay for me to go to school, so I use football to pay for that education. So to see guys being able to do that, man, it's a blessing to them. And it's just fun for me to watch. I'm not trying to take credit for that or anything like that. It's just definitely fun for me to watch.
What's the biggest thing that you preach to them going to the next level, man? Because in college, it's like a full-time job.
Yeah, but I mean, like we have in the spring, we have 6 workouts. So we have early workouts. We weren't able to do that because of the season. And we call it power. We just get in there, we grind for an hour, we get in. And just understanding that, hey, when you're on the field, there's no friends to beat. And just understand, guys grow up together. They play together for a long time. But once you get on the field, especially on the college level, they need to understand that, hey, that guy's not your friend right now in practice. Y'all can go back to being buddy after practice. So I'm always telling them that. And then it's mind matter, man. No matter what you're going through, you're gonna lose the battle of mind before your body goes down. So if you're able to get victory and you leave, hey man, you can keep going. Be the last man standing. So that part is important. And guys have always come back, and the early morning workout have really been as far as getting on and then working out on the class like that, because we do it the entire spring. So from what I've heard, from what I gathered from the guys that are in college, that part was definitely very beneficial.
Most definitely. Albert, I know, man, your recruitment really picked up over the last season. A lot of colleges looking at you. What do you want to show this season, improve on, and show what you can bring to the next level at the linebacker position?
This season, I want to prove that I will be the best on the field when I'm on the field. That I will go hard every play, and that I will make the plays when I'm there.
Facts. Coach, season coming up, man. Big first game with Richmond County. What are expectations? Not record-wise, but just going into the game and the schedule, man. Y'all got a big-time schedule this year. What are expectations this year for the team? How you want to continue to see these guys grow as a unit?
Yeah, we have Terry Sanford game. But yeah, that's who I focus on. Our schedule is tough, but right now we're focused on Terry. We're not focused on anybody else. So yeah, that's why I'm on right now. So we're preparing the team coming up to Colonel. on the 20th. Yeah, and then let the chips fall where they may, and just go from there. But we're not looking ahead and looking down the road or anything like that. Our first objective is to compete against Texas.
Hey, I like it, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys play this year, man. Football is back. Y'all let them know where to find you at on social media so they can follow you guys' journey this season.
Red.
Y'all can follow me on Instagram at 2x.red and on Twitter at @red_Albert. And you'll see my football journey and our record as we go to title, go in the state.
And Coach, you guys have a team page too.
Yeah. Bobcat football.
Hey, y'all make sure to give my guys a follow, man. It's going to be a big year for the CPC. Loaded conference, probably the best conference in the state. That's a wrap for us. For all the latest and the greatest, this has been Live with Brandon Blakney. You did.
Appreciate it.